Have you ever wondered about the mysterious theft of the Mona Lisa? It's a tale spun with audacity, national pride, and a dash of luck. In the heart of Paris, within the grand halls of the Louvre Museum, a plot was brewing. On a quiet Sunday afternoon, August 20th, 1911, three men found themselves hiding in a small storeroom. Among them was Vincenzo Peruggia, a former Louvre employee. Peruggia was no ordinary art enthusiast. He was an Italian nationalist, stirred by the belief that the Mona Lisa, painted by the Italian maestro Leonardo da Vinci, rightfully belonged to Italy. As daybreak arrived on Monday, the museum was closed to visitors. The quiet corridors of the Louvre were the perfect stage for their daring scheme. Peruggia and his accomplices, dressed in white workmen's smocks, made their way to the Salon Carré. There, the Mona Lisa, with her enigmatic smile, hung unsuspecting. Peruggia swiftly took the painting off the wall. With practiced hands, he removed the protective glass case and the frame. Concealing the world's most famous painting under his smock, he made his way out of the gallery. His accomplices followed suit. Their exit strategy involved a side door, a quick and inconspicuous escape route, but luck threw a wrench in their plans. The door was locked. Undeterred, Peruggia placed the painting on the floor and attempted to unscrew the doorknob. A plumber who happened to be working in the museum saw them and, thinking they were trapped workers, opened the door for them. With a quick word of thanks, Peruggia and his accomplices slipped out of the museum. They hailed a taxi and the Mona Lisa, hidden in a trunk, was taken to Peruggia's apartment. Just like that, the world's most famous painting vanished without a trace. The Mona Lisa was missing, and no one had a clue. It was Tuesday afternoon, a full day after the theft, when an artist hoping to sketch the masterpiece alerted a guard that the painting was nowhere to be found. Panic ensued as museum officials searched high and low, eventually discovering the painting's glass case and frame discarded in a service stairwell. The dreadful realization hit: the Mona Lisa was gone. The police were immediately notified and a massive investigation was launched. The authorities found themselves in a race against time, sifting through a sea of potential suspects and clues. Artists, art dealers, museum employees, and even famous figures such as Pablo Picasso and Guillaume Apollinaire found themselves under the police microscope. Every possible exit route was scrutinized. Border crossings, ports, train stations, and airports were all checked for any trace of the elusive painting or the thief. Meanwhile, the media played their part in turning the theft into a sensation, not just in France but around the world. Newspapers and broadcasters covered the story extensively, speculating on various theories and motives behind the audacious crime. The public, both fascinated and horrified, flocked to the Louvre to witness the empty space where the Mona Lisa used to hang. The museum was inundated with thousands of letters, each from people claiming to have seen or recovered the painting or offering their unique suggestions on how to find it. The theft had an unexpected silver lining. It catapulted the Mona Lisa into unprecedented fame and popularity. The public's curiosity was piqued, and interest in the painting and its history soared. Art critics waxed lyrical about its beauty and significance as a masterpiece of Renaissance art. Writers and poets found inspiration in the missing painting, composing works dedicated to it. Yet, despite the tireless efforts of the authorities, the wide media coverage, and the public's fascination, the Mona Lisa seemed to have vanished without a trace. The investigation was at a standstill, the clues had run dry, and the authorities found themselves back at square one. Despite their best efforts, the authorities were no closer to finding the Mona Lisa. Meanwhile, the thief was closer than anyone could imagine. In a small apartment in Paris, Vincenzo Peruggia, the Italian nationalist and former Louvre employee, had turned into the secret keeper of the world's most famous painting. Hidden within an unassuming trunk, the Mona Lisa lay concealed, unbeknownst to the world that was frantically searching for her. Peruggia held onto the painting for 2 long years, not attempting to sell it or reveal its location. He later claimed that his intentions were purely patriotic. He believed that the Mona Lisa, being the masterpiece of the Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci, rightfully belonged to Italy, and he sought to return it to its homeland. In the year 1913, Peruggia decided it was time to reveal the secret he had so closely guarded. Under the alias of Leonard, he reached out to an art dealer in Florence named Alfredo Geri. He informed Geri of his possession of the stolen Mona Lisa and expressed his desire to repatriate it to Italy. However, Peruggia's patriotism came with a hefty price tag. He demanded a reward of 500,000 lire for the return of the painting. Perugia was ready to return the Mona Lisa, but not without a price. The Mona Lisa was about to make a grand comeback. In 1913, under the alias Leonard, Vincenzo Perugia reached out to an art dealer in Florence named Alfredo Geri. In a letter he revealed that he had the stolen masterpiece and expressed his desire to repatriate it to Italy. He asked for a reward of 500,000 lire and suggested displaying it in the Uffizi Gallery. Geri, intrigued and suspicious, contacted Giovanni Poggi, the director of the Uffizi Gallery, and they arranged a meeting with Perugia. The meeting was set in Florence, where Perugia arrived with the painting concealed in a trunk. The atmosphere was tense as Perugia revealed the painting to Geri and Poggi. Upon seeing the familiar face of the Mona Lisa, they had no doubt about its authenticity. However, they had a plan. They pretended to agree to Perugia's terms and asked him to leave the painting with them for further examination. The unsuspecting thief agreed, leaving the painting and walking straight into a trap. As soon as Perugia left, Geri and Poggi alerted the Italian police, who swiftly arrested Perugia at his hotel. The painting, the elusive Mona Lisa, was finally recovered after being hidden away for more than 2 years. The news of the Mona Lisa's recovery made headlines worldwide. She was exhibited briefly in the Uffizi Gallery, drawing large crowds before she embarked on her journey back to France. Upon her return to the Louvre, the public's reaction was overwhelming. Thousands flocked to see the returned masterpiece, their fascination heightened by the mystery and intrigue surrounding her disappearance. The Mona Lisa, now more famous than ever, resumed her quiet vigil from the walls of the Louvre. Her theft and return, a testament to her irresistible allure and the power of art that transcends borders and captivates the world. The Mona Lisa was back home, and the mystery of her disappearance was finally solved.